I can't believe this.
Yep.
I
Here
mean,
we
the
go. And
yes.
when I tell my story, I feel like I'm talking about another person,
Right,
which
uh-huh.
that's true because I've died to my old self and I've stepped into a new. But as I'm sharing these things, it does feel like, was that actually me as
Right.
I
I
talk
feel the
about it? And
same way.
it was. And so I lacked purpose.
Mhm.
I lacked just a direction. I don't even know what I was doing. I was just running around with my head cut off, just being
Mhm.
crazy. And I got to this point where I was building my foundation on my gifts and my talents and my abilities, which the Lord gives us those things as like a gift, but we're to steward them well to glorify Him, not to find our worth and our value in them.
Right, yes.
So I started to find my worth and value in specifically it was soccer for me. I
Okay.
grew up playing soccer since I was little and I was ready to go to college on a scholarship, maybe pro one day. That was what I built my identity on. So I did get a scholarship to play in college, but as a freshman, my world got rocked. I got benched right when I got there and I barely played a minute. Like I was the
Wow.
player where they needed to give one of their starters a break. They're like, Taylor, and I go in
Right.
for a couple of minutes, and I just learned so much in that season. And some people could look at that and be like, "It's just a sport. It's just a
Right.
game. Like that's not a big deal." But when you've built your foundation on fill in the blank,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
whether it's sport or music or a relationship and a person or whatever your thing is, like when that gets ripped out from under you, you don't know who you are anymore.
Mhm.
So I am this freshman in college trying to step out into independence. And now I don't have my sport and I feel embarrassed. I feel like I've let people down. I feel like I've let myself down. I've got fear of man. And then I
Uh-huh.
am just trying to numb out my life. I'm trying to numb out my life and distract, whether that is through binge watching TV shows or living for the weekends when I could go and just have a couple of drinks with friends or whatever that looks like. I was not living for the Lord.
Mhm.
I was living for myself, and honestly, I was just hanging on by a thread. And so I just hit this rock bottom point where I was having anxiety attacks, panic attacks. I was just stressed out. I couldn't even focus on school or soccer, and I had zero joy.
Mhm.
Like joy and happiness being two different things. Like maybe I had some moments of happiness,
Right.
but I never had a consistent, steady joy. I realized like I need help. I don't know what that is, but I need help. And so I tried some just tangible worldly solutions that weren't bad, like a sports psychologist, like that's
Right.
great. And exercises and breathing exercises he gave me or journaling prompts, like those are great. But if you don't have Jesus
Right, with that.
first,
Yeah.
yeah, with that, it doesn't do anything
Yeah.
for you.